Welcome to the Talking Points series. In this series we're going to focus in on prospecting, how to have a perpetual warm market list that continues to grow, perpetually grows. One of the most common things that people say is, where do I find people? Or I've run out of people to speak with. And you know, when I think back to my early days in my career, I can relate to what they're saying. Because I was also thinking, where do I find people? Where do I find good people? Well, the fact of the matter is, when we master the art of prospecting, we become a master recruiter. We've really mastered the ability to build relationships. This is a business of relationships. And if we focus on not so much recruiting, not so much trying to sell our product and our opportunity, but we focus on the relationship, getting to know someone, getting into their lives, getting to understand their dreams, goals, and aspirations, we can start to build a huge database, because that comes very natural for people. We don't have to have a special skill to get to know someone, to ask what they do, to ask if they like their job, to ask what some of their goals are, and so forth. And so one of the first things is to be someone who is always building bridges. You're always building bridges. You're always continuing to expand your database. You see, we don't always sponsor people the first time we meet them. Many times we meet someone, and a few weeks later, a month later, sometimes even a year later, that person will then become part of our business, because they have become part of our warm market. Now also, as we sponsor somebody and we go to work with them and employ some of the fundamentals of network distribution, we are immediately going to be, or we should be very quickly, introduced to their circles of influence, their warm market. And instantly that opens the door to another 50, 100, 500 people or more. And each one of those people are a potential relationship. Someone that, you know, we met through a referral through somebody else. Even if that somebody was inactive or quit or didn't do the business, they've opened the door and we build new relationships. Most of the business that I've built in network distribution, when I look at the money this industry has paid me and many of the leaders I work with, I can tell you unequivocally that 90% of that money has come, and success has come from people that I didn't know when I got started with that particular company. It came specifically from some people that I introduced that were not necessarily my personal friends or associates, but people that I had met through other people over time. So become a master at relationship building, and you will master the art of recruitment.